I've been working with Coach Keith for the past going on 4 years. We started training back in 2017. Same situation as now. Like I was injured coming off of IR with the Chicago Bears, and my mobility, I lack mobility. My techniques with running and movement was lacking, and I came across Coach Keith working at another gym. And we just connected from there, and I just told him what I needed, and he kind of designed a program to cater to my needs in the mobility and movement, and also weight training and stuff like that, and diet. But mainly, he was hitting at my mobility and my movement. So working with him for the past 4 years, going on 4 years, it's been a great, addition to my training and my off season, from a standpoint where he designed a program for me that could transfer over to the field to make plays. Because my biggest thing was like, Keith, I'm a runner. My foundation of my whole athletic ability is based off of me being able to move differently than opponents and my colleagues on the field, on my teams and stuff like that. So I really wanted a training regimen that could help elevate my movement. And that's what he designed the program, and that's why I kind of been sticking with him when it comes to movement for the past 4 years in my professional career. And this year has been a real struggle. I broke my tibial plateau in my leg. It's like kind of like the knee joint bone. I broke that, but I mean, when I first broke it, I kind of was like, dang, minor setback for a major comeback. But it didn't happen that easy. I had to go through 2 surgeries. I had to get some plates put in and screws put in and screws taken out, plates taken out. But I knew in the back of my mind where I needed to go to get back to being who I am, and that's a runner and a playmaker, and being able to move in different facets of the game. So I reached out to Coach Keith this offseason, and he told me just to pull up on him and got me, and we strategically put together a plan to help me to get back, to my 100% self of being able to run full speed, get in and out of my cuts. And that's one thing he hits on. Like for me being a defensive lineman and an outside linebacker, I have to be able to get in and out of like cuts and different movements on the field, because it's a fast-paced game in Canada. And also the NFL, it's all time. These quarterbacks is getting the ball out faster. Running backs is making their cuts a lot quicker at the line of scrimmage. So when we train, we do a lot of that quick stuff, like in and out of cuts, change of directions quick. Everything's quick when it comes to my training regimen with him, my specialized plan that he's created for me. I know back in 2018 when we was training, we was working a lot of specific skill training as far as my position at outside linebacker, defensive end. So we was working like different positions that I would be in on the field. Like, is it playing against receivers or running backs, carrying running backs down the field in coverage. So I remember there was one time we was training, we was harping at this one training session where I was catching up with Coach Keith as the ball was in the air and making a play on the ball, just covering him down as a receiver, as a defensive player, as myself. And I remember there was a big play when we played Toronto, and surely enough, I got caught up in chasing a running back down the field in a chase technique coverage, and the quarterback threw it. And a lot of defensive linemen would panic in that situation where they see the ball in the air and, they wouldn't know what to do. But for me, it's like it was already in motion. My muscle memory kicked in where it was like I've been in this position before, training with Coach Keith and just playing through the hands, so I didn't panic and ended up making a big play on third down on the ball, and it shocked a lot of my coaches and stuff. But that night I went back to the hotel and looked at some of our training videos, and I was like, man, we did this drill before where I'm just making a play on the ball. So that's one thing I know for athletes to come with Coach Keith, you're going to get a lot of training that's going to transfer into the game, in-game situations. And as far as people coming to him, as far as general fitness, I think, he's going to take you to the basics and work you up. He ain't going to let you just come in and do them Instagram workouts and stuff like that. He gonna really break your body down and show you what you lacking and what you need, and make it, he gonna, hate to say it, he gonna dummy it down for you can really understand, what your body needs and what you, need to work at to build your way up. So you can be one of them little Instagram models or whatever it may be, fitness, physique guys, he gonna make sure you're there, but he also gonna harp away at your nutrition. Like, that's one thing Keith talks about all the time is, the fuel and stuff you put in your body is what you're going to get on the playing field, in the gym, and in life as well. It's like your energy and attitude. He's big on that energy and stuff like that. So training with Coach Keith, I recommend it to anybody that's just looking to get better overall as a person and as an athlete, and also general fitness. My name is Danny Mason. I play outside linebacker, defensive end. Going into my 6th year as a pro in the NFL and CFL, and I'm coached back